Hello, hello. We are doing a little bit of content creation today. Going to start telling a few different channels that we're going to be on here. See if we're going to get anybody joining on my little creations. We're going to be working with probably Premiere Pro, Photoshop, maybe a little bit of After Effects. Putting together a commercial today. So, alright, I think I'm ready to rock and roll. Maybe tell one more community that we're on here. So it's going to go a little slow today since I have a lot of big software running, and we're on a desktop with a AMD, not the new guy, 8350, something like that. Okay, so we're gonna changes you made. Yeah, they were saved. Don't worry guys, I'm starting up in just a second. Alright, we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, so you guys can now see my screen. So this is the idea today. You want to learn how to make assets. You want to learn how to do just content overall. You can either take photos, you can find stock photos, you can build websites, you can find stock websites, you can come up with logos, you can buy logos. Whatever it is, they are all different assets. So if we go to register, we have an area on here that tells people to go and start their orientation. So let's click on start your orientation. And what I don't like about this is right now it has a video of a little kid on here. And this is a great commercial for the main page. So if we go back to our main page, we have the little kid right there, and it goes through and it gets people excited about signing up here. So that's great. That's great, but it's not really appropriate once they get over to this page. So I want you guys to see how long it takes to put a video together. We're probably not going to do all of it right now, and I actually cheated a little bit. I got a little bit of it done before we even started the video, and that took me maybe 45 minutes. So the whole idea is to make this process easier for people. So I already added a new button on here. It wasn't very obvious for people to click over here on this area. So we made a little bit stronger call to action on the page. And now I want to change out the video so that the video also reflects kind of a story. because we have hundreds of people that are wanting to join this program, we also changed the name of this to orientation instead of calling it fundamental learning. So this is all the branding elements, and you want to make little teeny tiny assets, pull them all together into a beautiful mission statement. So with that beautiful mission statement, it takes a really good designer maybe a day, day and a half to put together a high-end asset. And if you're not very good, it might take you a week. It actually might take you a month. If you did what I'm doing now, if you're new to this and it took you a month or even 3 months, a whole semester at school to go through the asset creation I'm doing now, that's great. That you could do this as a full-time job, just putting commercials together. It's a very needed part of your career if you're in the asset creation, content creation business. So we have Premiere Pro, and what else do we have? We have After Effects, Premiere Pro, and we're really starting from scratch. I already have a folder that I've started with, and let's open it up. Here we go, orientation commercial. So just to give you an idea, let's right click on that folder. Let's see how big it is. Okay, 2.6 gigs, 400 files. So I've already done a lot of legwork, put a lot of stuff in this folder. So let's kind of go over what we have. We have digital AI brain logo reveal. So this shows a brain with all this electricity going to it, and then it reveals our logo. So I already finished that. That's what I said I spent about 45 minutes on. So let's go to our desktop. Here it is, main 4K. I'm going to cut it out, and I'm going to put it back over here in the brain folder. And it's huge. When I extracted it, 9.6 gigs. That's way too big. Main brain. Okay, so we do need this brain in this project. So let's drag him in here. And right now, I'm just going through and trying to come up with the ideas of what this whole project is going to have. And this is how I storyboard. I'm not really sure exactly what I want it to have, so I'm being pretty sloppy with it for MVP 1. Well, you know, honestly, this little kid here, he was MVP 1, and it's a duplicated video. You don't really want to duplicate your content on 2 different pages with 2 different call to actions, so it makes a lot more sense to have our own video over here. So we're going to spend some time putting that together. So yeah, we'll consider it MVP 2. Okay, modern website presentation. These are After Effects files, so I have to go into the After Effects file and see what that is. And since I haven't gone in there yet, it probably needs to be updated. So let's just open it up once. And let's update it. So overall, what are you guys going to learn on this? You're going to learn that this is fun for me. This is artistic. It's chill. It's not so even much about learning. It's just being curious about how this stuff works, taking your time with it, having fun pressing all the little buttons, adding together 30 little videos. And who cares if you're successful with it? Just can you sit in front of a computer? Can you put assets together day after day? Can you even do it one time for 4 hours? Do you have that much patience? Unable to execute a script. Undefined is not an object. Yeah, it's not very much fun whenever it gives me errors like that. So this is a template. I hardly ever make anything by myself. Hardly ever, ever, ever. So let's go back to that website. Literally everything you see on here, I did not create. I didn't do any of this. It might look like I did, but I am an artist that steals. I'm an amazing stealer. And I think they should rename master artists to grand thieves. Picasso said that, actually. Don't think that was my words. Picasso, great artist, steal. So look at this little quote from him. Good artist copy, great artist steal. Pablo Picasso. So my point in that, I got this logo, that little bolt, from someone else. This whole theme of the website I got from another person. The photos in the background here, got them from another place. Got the video, actually I put it together, no, I still cheated. I put it together with a lot of stock videos. And then the audio that plays whenever you play that, it's also,
Curiosity, where you can build your career.
yeah, the audio is all stock audio too. Yeah, so this is actually one of our own photos, and this is one of our own photos, but, and then those, I guess those are kind of our photos. We got them from our members. So my point is, we got so much of this stuff by stealing, and you have to be comfortable. And when I say steal, I mean we pay for it. We pay for stock photography. We pay for the logo. But I'm saying that I'm stealing the creative flow. I'm not coming up uniquely with my own creative flow, and that's okay. You don't have to do everything in life unique. School teaches you a lot too, and society tells you to, but the best artists out there, we don't do creative, we don't create from scratch. We take ideas from other people. So this is really tiny. Let's make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. Okay, so it's pretty much a commercial showing all these. So it goes through and it shows a tablet, desktop, and a phone. Promote your website fast. A better way to promote online. Great solution. So I have to go in here and change all of this, and probably change the colors of it too. So even though you steal from someone else, there's still quite a lot of work to do. So at first what I want to do is let's change, well honestly, let's just change whatever we can find. I'm working in someone else's, it's their brain. How you set up your project, you know, everybody's brain works a little bit different. You can add these folders in however you want. So I'm just going to go on a little treasure hunt and see what I can find that this guy made. So let's go into intro, pre-comp, replace screenshot here. Check that out, he made it easy for us. He just said, he told us what to do right there. Okay, he has an outro, ending text, scene 1, replace screenshot here, iPhone screens. Okay. So I'm going to try to cheat as much as I can. I'm going to try to make sure I don't have to create too many custom assets. So let's go back from the beginning. I wonder why he's saying from the very beginning, I mean this to me, that piece right there, intro, replace screenshot here. And that doesn't look like a screenshot. Maybe it is. So let's open up scene 1. No idea. Let's open up scene 2. Whoops. So the cool thing that you can learn in this is I don't know what I'm doing, and that should be exciting to you. I've used this for over 10 years. I am really good at this, but I start out every single time. I don't know how the guys put their tutorials together, put their templates together. So you can learn with me. These all look like the size of an iPhone. Nothing fancy looks like it's happening here. I want to find the area that has that, let's go back to the, what they call it, website presentation. Yeah, we should have this very beginning. It should be that intro right there. And it should bring up a little website. Well, let's hit the little drop down arrow. Let's see what's going on here. I guess it has a transform. Maybe this is a different intro than what that intro is. So let's just double click on this one. Yeah, it is. I don't know how I missed that. Oh, so that's the very first part. And this is called a nonlinear editor, linear editor, NLE. Essentially, it means that from the left to the right, you can just scroll along, see what's happening. So somewhere I should be able to replace all of those. So if I look inside of here, that gives it to me pretty well. So like yoursite.com, and that's just text. So it's going to be easy to change. So let's go down there and let's open it up. And again, it put it on 25%. Sorry guys, let's not even make it 100, let's make it just fit. Okay, we'll wait till it's all typed in. I don't think I've changed anything yet. It looks smaller than it used to. Is it really that small? Or have I changed something? I thought it filled up the whole line. I don't know, but we're going to change it. If we can figure out how to get to it. And are we .org? Are we .com? I forget. We're .org. Beautiful. Okay, so from the beginning they come in, they type that in, they click, and then we have to come up with the name plus promo website template. So maybe we'll put our logo here, the Ignite Curiosity logo, and right there they say website name. And I'm not sure if I want just the words. We can turn it off, put our own stuff on. We can go in and we can copy all of the materials. So let's go back and get our logo. Let's see what that looks like if we put it in. So a bolt, simple. Yeah, if I put that in there. So let's minimize all of this. Add in the bolt. Give it some time to think about it. Add it in. Okay, bolt simple. Then let's go back to the scenes. We're still in here. So I'm not sure how I want that to go. I mean, when I told you guys I've used this for 10 years, as a creative director, it's my job to make sure this stuff looks tight. Make sure it looks really, really tight. It's not necessarily my job to do the work. So I'm good at it, but it's not like I'm in here every single day using this program. So whenever I do this stuff, it's probably been 9 months since I've used this program at all. So there's always a learning curve whenever you bring someone that is not fluent in the language every day speaking it. So I want to drag him in right there on top, and then somehow parent and link. Select which layer to inherit transforms. So let's inherit the website transforms. Let's drag him out so that he's like that, and then maybe we can turn this sucker off. And like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. Hold down shift. Oh, that looks ugly. Maybe it'll fix itself up once I let go. It is an Illustrator file, so it should look tight. We can change our quality here to full. Just do it once. Okay, it looks good. So Ignite Curiosity. Then we need underneath, this needs to say something. So let's go back to our website. We make Steam cool. Well, this is going to be on the orientation video. So orientation, maybe your journey starts here. Ignite curiosity, your journey starts here. Okay, so let's check it out, see what we got. Comes in. Why can't I see anything happening? What's going on with this craziness? Oh, I'm just going too fast and I have it on full. Alright, let's drop that back down to quarter. Oh, that ignite curiosity, you're killing me, bro. So somehow... I wonder what does this little button do? Well, I might need to put him inside of there so he gets all of the cool effects happening. So it's a text, effects, transform, material options. I don't know if I can copy all of those and just paste them up here. I got the effects anyway, I didn't get the transform. Oh yeah, I got effects, transform, doesn't need text. Material options, I don't know about that. Alright, we'll come in. Guess we'll go a little bit slower. No, it's not there at all. Okay, so let's take that off. Actually, let's turn this sucker on. Nope, that doesn't help. Ooh, now I get material options. Okay, so material options, copy here, paste here. So people that are doing this every single day, they're going to have a better method to do it than what I'm doing. But people that never have seen this before, they'll be impressed by just how easy it is to play around with this. How easy it is to, you don't have to be perfect with it. You're allowed to play around and see what stuff does. Okay, I don't know what this little button does. Let's turn him on. Continuously rasterize. That's what he means. For comp layer, collapse. For vector layer, continuously rasterize. I don't think we need him. I don't know. Well, I'm trying to cheat, and the cheating is just not really working out how I want it to. So I might have to go in there and actually set up the transforms by myself. I do like how it slowly fades in like that. It's a cool effect. And I wanted to inherit all of that with our effects here. So this just has a drop shadow, and these effects have, yep, just a drop shadow. The transform, looks like some cool stuff happening with the transform. Our transform, you can really tell it doesn't look like timing's happening. It's drop shadow effect, material options. What am I missing, guys? Well, I liked it better whenever it just popped up and got in my way for everything. With a little whip. That's cool. I haven't used that feature before. It says hold shift to move layer to location of parent. Well, let's try that. So I moved it to the location of the parent. But nothing cool's happening with him. This he's showing back up on the screen. What is this craziness? I just want to resize you. Alright, let's undo that. Control Z is your best friend. Alright, Mr. Bolt, you're back up on top. Well, it's taking me so long, it's probably going to be faster for me just to go to the effects and add a simple effect to this guy. I mean, that's not that complex what they have going on. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we have our little bolt. Let's go to effects. And not really sure which one they have going on. It's like they have another layer on top of it. Somewhere else. Let's go look back at our layers. Wait, intro. Let's get our view back to... I don't know if I want to do very many effects on it. This just changes your whole layout so it's a little bit more focused on your effects. Pre-comp. Well, I'm going to click on the actual animation. Okay, so each layer actually usually has its own like layer inside of a layer. So let's go up to this guy, let's double click on him, and that should take us into his actual layer itself. Not that way. Oops. So it's a 3D layer, guide layer, children of it, just doesn't have any. Okay, so the text is being animated from this point to that point. So it's not here. There's an animation. So I really need, I do need this here, animator. Maybe I can copy him and apply him to this, but the problem is it's not text. It's not going to let me copy that. I wonder what it's actually doing. A range selector? Wasting too much of my time, man. Alright, so we're going to delete them out. Come over to right where that little dot is. That's essentially where this pops up. And then it just stays the rest of the time. So that area right there is really where we need to add this layer in. So let's drag him back on our timeline. Let's move him out to where he starts. Somewhat close. Okay, let's resize him so he's the same size as the layer underneath. So probably around like so. And then need to animate him. What kind of effect do we want to do? Okay, so we added an effect to him. And now I have to go and change the timing of it, I believe. So we added a card wipe. Zoom out a little bit. Actually, that's zooming in. Okay, so we want him to start about right there. So we're going to set the completion to 0 at this point. Maybe 100. Position width. Turning a timer on so it puts little dots there. Okay, and then the opacity here is going to be 100. Completion's 100. The width? No clue what that even means. Let's put him on 50. And then let's turn off the layer below him. So I'm changing it up, but like I said, we steal from one, then it eventually gets your own kind of vibe to it. Okay, I've wasted way too much time. I already have some logo reveals, I don't really need this one. Okay, so ignitecuriosity.org. I like it. Let's just start it a little sooner. So we're going to drag this sucker over if it lets me. Come on, man, drag it. Move it. Does it have a different kind of pointer? How do I move these little dots? How do I move my little keyframes? So just to let you guys know too, I don't listen to any of the comments that I get on the channels I'm on. I have my own custom channel, which is this Ignite Curiosity campaign. You're welcome to log on to that website and join us. And then we have coaches on there. You can work alongside of us. You might not be too excited to work alongside of me on this program. I can get this work done. I wouldn't say I'm a master at this one though. It'd take me, I'd probably work 20% the speed of most pros on this. But I can still do some pretty cool stuff. The other stuff I'm definitely a master at. I use Photoshop all the time. I do the bigger things in the creative industry, putting whole commercials together, coming up with a creative direction for large teams. It's hurting my brain to see this without full quality, so we're going to up the quality of it. Well, let's make it half. There, at least it's a little bit better. Your journey starts here. Okay, so that's on the intro. Let's go back to the web presentation and let's see what that looks like. So they type in the website and it says Ignite Curiosity. Your journey starts here. Okay, website family name. So now we're on to the next scene, which is that guy, scene number 1. I don't think there's anything else to change on that last one. I think that's it. So even if I'm this slow, even if I'm this painstakingly slow, it's still only 8 of those to go through, and we're done with this. And I'm not going to be that slow on the other ones. I haven't been in After Effects for a while, so it takes my brain a little bit to get synced back over here on some of these basic controls. Okay, so website name, we're going to replace that with Mr. Bolt. Right on top so I can get kind of the same vibe. And then I'm just going to turn off the other one. I actually don't even need the other guy underneath of him. See, look how fast we did this scene. That was super fast. And then it actually wants me to replace these actual screens. and it tells me how big the screen should be, I believe. Let's go into one. So I'm hoping that's the iPhone. I'm gonna have to dig a little deeper unless these screens start looking different. They all look the same. Are they really all? Oh, I'm still in the intro. Replace screenshot here. Well, we'll come back to you, Mr. Intro, but let's look at scene 1. Replace screenshot. Okay, Mac screen, iPad screen, iPhone. So, Mac screen. Still don't understand why it looks so tall like that. So silly. So let's go see if the dude has a tutorial. What are we in? Modern website presentation. Read me first. Okay, so he has a tutorial. Let's watch it. I really just want to know what dimensions that I need. How to place a screenshot. Scene 2. How to place a screenshot. Go into your scene, yeah, that's obvious. And then you click on the scene. Whoa, hold up, bro. That's not what I did. Let's go back. Click on scenes. And then... Dude, you click so fast. Slow it down. So, scenes... Commercials. Okay, scenes. And then scene 7. Scene 7. Scene 2. You need to open the folders and replace screenshots here in the project panel. Well, let's go back and let's see what we got over there. So we have scenes, said like scene 7. Okay, next you need to open the folder scene and replace the screenshots here. There's a folder scene. Open the folder scene. So he's in website presentation, and it looks like he's going to click on that tab. Place screenshots here. Website screenshot. Okay. See, his says 1920 by, can't tell, 8,000? That would be huge, that wouldn't be right. Okay, so how did he get to this? Replace screens. Double clicks on it, and then he just drags his screen down and puts it in there. Okay, so now I see why it's so long, because it's a full website that's probably going to scroll on the screen. Transform, yeah, because he's going to make it scroll or scale it or something. Oh, he's just making it fit. Alright, so he's saying scale it to make it fit. It's obvious. Okay, and then you go to the top, and voila. And then when it scrolls on it, see the site scrolling along. So it's starting right in the middle of the screen. Okay, so we don't actually have our assets ready for this. So this is a few days project. I'm just sharing with you guys a little bit of what I have going on. So I'm probably going to have to go into Photoshop and create these assets off of what our websites look like. Right, I think I'm done with this video for now. So. Okay, so he has a really long screen. So let's go watch what's going to happen to figure out what we want to put on here. So it comes over, and those look like static screens. I wonder if his actually scroll through. Mockups. Okay, so let's go on here and okay, so it'll say the website, your journey starts here. Night Curiosity. Your journey starts here. Pro concept. So let's go into this sucker. He is on this scene, scene 2. Just trying to wrap my brain around what I want this to actually say. So that's why I'm watching it 5 times over and over, not even talking to you guys. I'm trying to see what do I want it to say, what I want to say. So, pro concept. Let's see where that is. Pro. Starts orientation. Okay, and I don't like the green. We're going to make it blue to go with our site. So let's get the text. Let's see. I don't see a color on here. There we go. I like that color. We don't really have a lot of solid colors for this company yet. I mean, we do if you look at the website. I just don't know if they're going to be light enough. Let's go see what that hex code is. Let's try them out. You should always, always, always use. Look at that, it's pretty similar. Yeah, we can use it. Start orientation. See what that looks like. Start orientation, career advancement learning for agile minds. That's it. That's all you got. Oh, it's going to show a huge website after that. Okay, let's go back to the top. Too many screens open here. Start closing some out. Okay, back at the top. Now my brain might understand better. So we have this, we have that. Start orientation. Okay, so let's go to this guy. Oh my gosh, I can't see anything. Promote your website fast. Well, starting out with. No, I don't want that. So many layers to click on. Promote your website fast. 4 different layers. Okay, so how about we do Agile, okay, DevOps. I can't see what I'm writing either. And you guys are probably like, what is he even putting on there? Agile, DevOps, Scrum, and the last one will put Curiosity. We'll make it blue. Okay, so let's go back to the main. Agile, DevOps, Scrum, Curiosity. It's nice when you're doing a creative direction like this just to let your brain see the right words that have at least something to do with your company. Okay, so we actually have other words. Agile. Oh, and DevOps. Or let's go back and change DevOps to DevOps. DevOps. Scrum and Agile are pretty similar, so let's go look on our website, see what we're telling people. Maybe focus. Agile, DevOps, focus, curiosity. Let's do that. That does give us a different talking point to come up with. Okay, moving right along. A better way online. My brain's just sitting here trying to figure out what I want that to say. Alright, so back from the beginning. Ignite curiosity. Your journey starts here. And we'll show a lot of what the site looks like and the community. Start your orientation. So, start orientation. I don't like this anymore. Let's change him. I want him to say, like, start your orientation. Something like how many hours it's going to take. Career advancement, learning for agile minds. I'm using too much advertising words, not enough words of actually showing them what's going to happen. Okay, so this one is that guy. He's number 2. Two. I gotta go open them the other way. Let's open them up this way. Double click. Okay, I'll talk about the smile method. That's it. I'm gonna get the trademark symbol. Use the smile method. Just trying to be lazy. It's this way to get this little trademark symbol. Oh, come on. Start orientation. Okay, so learn the smile method. Start orientation. Learn the smile method. Online. Start orientations. Learn the smile method online. Maybe I like that. Okay. Go through. Start your orientation. Learn the smile method online. Shows tons of the website. And it talks a lot about what the. Yeah, I like it. It shows a lot of what makes up the smile method. And let's talk about hive mentality. Okay, so hive mentality. So let's click on this one. Go over scene 4. See. I want to add a layer in here just so I can see over here. Solid layer. Yeah, dark gray is fine with me. Put them underneath everything. Now I can at least see what's going on. Okay, so let's make you blue. I gotta go back and get that code. Okay, I'm gonna call it 5. Hive mentality. Hive mentality. Digital workflows. Man, why are you over there? I need to move over to the right a little bit. See if that works dynamically. Yeah, still pops up. Hive mentality for digital workflows. So again, I don't really know if I want to keep this stuff or not. But let's see. Goes across, comes over, boom, boom, boom. Oh, he's off the screen. Yeah, I don't like that he's off the screen. Let's actually, well, I don't know what else is on this screen. There must be a, let's see, that was scene 4. So scene 4 probably has a screenshot. Why does it have 3 different screens? It's a lot of screens. Is it really rotating through 3 screens, all when that's on there? Well, anyway, I gotta move the text over. It's not gonna work. That text is like that. Okay, so let's grab both of them. And let's drag them over here like that. Now let's go back. See, now it's lined up better. I just wrote too many words in there. Agile, DevOps, Focus, Curiosity, Hive Mentality for digital workflows. Okay, and then let's use Just making sure I still have this in my clipboard before I go and mess that one up. I wonder why this one's all full quality. Let's drop them down, make them look ugly like the others. Still looks beautiful. Okay, so great solution, blah 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 blah. Word solution. I like to repeat a lot of stuff over and over, so I'm gonna just say, like, what is a question mark? Copy this whole layer here, copy paste, put him up above this one, even drag him up above that one. Okay, what if we make it a little smaller? Let's just flow through it, see what that looks like. So it all slides up together. What is a curiosity community? Still is too close to that other guy. Come on, get up there. Oh my, it's lagging. I gotta bring it back. What is a curiosity community? Okay. So what is a curiosity community? A network of focus hives filled with curious minds who help each other seek knowledge, are passionate for education, find delight in learning. Okay, well, we haven't saved this at all. Shame on me. My computer crashed, we would have lost all that time. So website presentation, curiosity. Saving it. Okay, let's go back and let's look at our first screen. Throw some of these suckers out. is a curiosity community. It's not centered. No matter what is a. Let's maybe move to the left a little bit. Okay, Mr. Scene 5. No, not you. Move the whole scene over. Alright, what is up? Let's find you in here. It's called Concept 2. There we go. Okay, so back over here. Now he's in the middle. What is a curiosity community? A network. Okay, go responsive. Okay, everybody, taking a little break. I will be back in a few. Thanks for staying with me. Well, well, well. Here we are. Okay, so what do we got going on? Website performance. Okay, it's looking good. Go responsive. Well, that one's an easy one to fix. I can put my website on it. Alright, let's finish that one up. Come on, buddy. Because all you love, what is this? Oh, and that one I put a gray layer on. I gotta turn that layer off. That dark gray. Yeah, after you use these, you gotta turn them off, otherwise it's gonna mess stuff up. Alright, I'm gonna save it again. Ending text. And yeah, what made me think of that dark gray layer is I need one over here. Let's see if we can paste it in. Put them on the bottom. Turn them on over here. Zoom in a little bit. I don't know why it says because all love. That's just weird. And we'll turn that layer back off and go back to the beginning. Look at the end. Okay, what is a curiosity community? Your journey starts here. So, Agile. DevOps and Agile, they're very similar. Whatever, we'll keep it. High mentality for digital workflows. Hive mentality. Let's say something else besides for digital workflows. Okay, so that's this guy. He's just not motivating me. Doesn't feel like a story. Okay, hive mentality. Well, let's open up our actual website. We've already done a lot of copywriting. Oh, you know what? It's not going to work. It's not going to work because I have my host set up. Alright. I gotta change my hosts file. Okay, hit this little hosts file here. Put a little hashtag on this. Hashtag. Save it. Retry as the admin. Yes. Okay, save that. Now I should be able to go to thefocushive.com. Let's try it out. Yes, it works. Hive mentality. Turn chaos into culture. How about that? Turn chaos into culture. Where are we? Hive mentality. Turn chaos into culture. And I like how it was italicized. So let's italicize this sucker. Let's italicize that sucker. And then let's drag it back over here. Turn chaos into culture. Okay, so then we turn our gray layer off, go back to the beginning, go to the website, start annotation. Well, I can at least make you blue until I figure out what I want you to say. You know what? I think I do know what I want to put on there. Okay, so if we go back here, what is a curiosity community? And then it's going to flow through and show a lot of our teams, I believe. And then go responsive. Right, and let's take our solid gray, put it on this one, put it at the bottom, turn it on. Whoa, nope, don't want that. Okay, go responsive. Okay, and then this guy's got to turn that color too. To be scene 6. Make him big. Pretty sure he had a, oh there it is. Okay, the word go. There we go. Get it? There we go. Okay, so more great stuff. Man, I had an idea here. It was like remote. What do they say on remote websites like we work remotely? Doesn't really help. Well, maybe my brain's ready for this one. Let's bring our gray over here so we can see what's going on. Let's move these around. Okay, scene 6. Okay, we can get rid of our gray layer. Now scene 7. Okay, I used the word connected twice. I don't like when I do that. So stay connected. I'm just learning though, because they're going to be working. Okay, so technically this could be done. So the cool thing is it now is going to be branded with our look. Everything works exactly how it should. What do we put, an hour and a half into this? Okay, I'm actually going to change this one. I like it, but I'm actually going to make this one the white word. Make the literacy the blue word. What do we want? Connected world, digital world. Find your passion in a digital world. We do a lot of things that are not necessarily computer-based. But yeah, I'm cool with that. Collaborate on the go. Let's look back here. Collaborate on the go. Find your passion in a digital world. Ignite curiosity. Okay, and then we need our DAO Learning logo. I don't think we have one that's just all by itself. Alright, well, to open this up then, EduTalk logo, maybe he's in here. No, those are our old logos. Okay, so let's open this one up, and then let's extract out a new file with it. So I'm definitely pushing this computer to its limits. I mean, I have 32 gigs of RAM, but it's actually a kind of old computer. The core hardware was available in like 2012, maybe. It's all really old to do this high-end design. So you don't have to have state-of-the-art software, or sorry, state-of-the-art hardware to be able to perform like this. You can actually go to, I really like this website, PCPartPicker.com. So if you're building a desktop, you don't know anything about computers, come over here and use it. At least today they're not a sponsor of us, so I'm just telling you guys this. You can look at different PCs people have already put together, and when you buy the stuff on here, so I clicked on it, it actually shows you where to buy all of that stuff straight off of all these websites. Straight off Amazon, Newegg, and it gives you the best price, it shows you reviews. So if you want to do high-end design, this is the way to do it if you know how to build a computer, or if you have somebody that can help you build a computer. Alright, our Illustrator popped up. So we need just the standard logo. So let's extract that whole artboard onto its own Illustrator file. Hold down Control to make sure it's actually outlined, and it is. So that looks great. I really like our logo. I think it's gorgeous. I think it captures the essence of this company really well. I'm just sizing it down. I don't know if I'm going to need this smaller size for anything. I'm going to save it, put it in that same folder. Save it there. Close it out. Close this out, clear the clipboard. Okay, so now we have, wherever he is, there he is, Dow Learning. So I can copy this. I like to have everything in the folder I'm working from. So I want to go into Ignite Curiosity, Orientation Commercial. We're going to plop him right in here. And now that he's in there, I'm going to go back into After Effects, and let's put him right beside the bolt. Okay, and then let's also, so where are we? Are we on scene 7? Okay, so here's scene 7. No, I want to put him on the outro scene, I guess. Ending text. Okay. Dark gray solid. Well, I don't think I put that on there, did I? Dark gray solid. Turn them off. I don't know now. I must have turned them on. So dark gray solid. Anywhere I have that dark gray solid. Who knows? Okay, well let's go back to the beginning and see. Looks like I need the white logo there, don't I? Yeah, white's going to work better. Illustrator. Alright, well, we'll save this for the time being. So I kind of let this project take a direction of its own, and I kind of like it as its own commercial. I don't know if I like it treating it as the orientation video or not. So it's 30 seconds long. Let's see. Night Curiosity shows that. So this one, start orientation. Okay, so we're back in here, and it looks like we don't have... Yeah, we do. There it is. Alright, well, we'll go into it. So let's see if we have one with white text or not. It's pretty easy to change out your text in an SVG file or an AI file without doing what I'm doing. Oh no, actually I don't see the white version. Yeah, so I took these little things and I turned them into these, and then I faded it, added a fade on there, thickened up the text a little bit. Anyway, this was the end result that we got, and I'm just keeping all my other files. Because yeah, I don't know if we're going to add another side to it, censor it. Anyway, we'll close this guy back out, and we'll open up the full black one. Well, come on, come back. That's not what I wanted. And we'll save another version of him that's white. Now learning white. Okay. White. So copy that. Take him into here. Orientation commercial. Plop him in. And then drag him in here. And drag him out here. Come on, scroll. Thought I had more layers than this. Oh, I see what it is. Nope. Alright, so turn that back off. You have to actually go in that ending text. That's what it was. Okay, and then we're going to turn the other one off. And then we need some text that says like, Uh, brought to you by. Powered by. And then make it pretty small. And we'll make it white. Get even smaller. Let's keep on going down. Okay, so right here, let's go ahead and put a transform on those for the opacity. It's going to be 0. And then by over here, let's make it 100%. Let's go into this guy and do the same thing. Does it actually work? It does work. Just lassoed that sucker. Man, I wonder if I could have done that easily on what we were trying to do at the beginning of the video. We should go try it out. Forget what we were even trying to do back then. Oh yeah, I was adding that curiosity word right there. This guy coming up. Yeah, he just looks okay. Whatever, he could work. Okay, so our next piece of all of this, well, let's look to make sure it works at the end. Goosh, powered by. Yep, it looks good. Let's put it full quality, just to make sure the colors are right. Okay, the powered by kind of overpowers these words, so let's go into that and make it a thinner style font. Yeah, he's bold. Let's just make it regular or light. Don't want light or bold. I want just normal. Is it not an option? Okay, well let's go light. Then let's. Oh, maybe bold was fine. Just turn it off of double bold. Is there an opacity I can change? Opacity over. Oh, that's right. How do I like how that looks? I guess I'm cool with it. Yep, I'm cool with it. Okay. So this shouldn't be that hard since we already have some gorgeous websites. We just have to get full photos of this. Full web page screenshot. A whole page. I want to get the whole long one. I don't know if this works. Something similar to a scrolling screenshot. Ooh, that's cool. More tools, developer tools. Run command. Capture full-size screenshot. Capture full size. When prompted, select a destination and click Save. That's it. This way you can take a screenshot of the whole page without using an extension. That's exciting. I never have done that. So let's do that. Let's make a new folder in here. orientation, and let's call it screenshots or website. Website screenshots. Okay, now we're just going to follow directions. So I'm in Chrome, so let's go down to Chrome. Capture a whole page in Chrome. To get started, launch Chrome and go to the web page you want to capture. We're there, we got 2 of them. And then, when there, open the menu and then select More and then Developer Tools. Okay, so I'm there. Let's get rid of that. Click the dots and then More Tools, Developer Tools. Okay, we're good. Oh, that just brings that up. Okay, and then here again, click 3 dots again and choose the Run command. So those 3 dots, and then I choose the Run command. And then I choose the Run command. Okay, and then I guess I type that in, enter the text screenshot, and then click Capture Full. Okay, screenshot, capture full. Where's it going to save it to? Guess I should just not move, just wait. Man, what's going on my page over there? It's looking all funky. It says not responding. Okay, I think it's finally done. Alright, so let's see what happened. Okay, when prompted to save, select the destination. Oh, it didn't prompt. Okay, it just downloaded it. So, let's open it up, see what we got. Oh, come on, Google, that is crap. You really, that's pathetic. Doesn't help me at all. Just stupid. Okay, maybe if I take it super wide like this, and then we do it again. Capture full size screenshot. Let's try it again. Now we're bigger, so maybe it'll look better. Look at that, it's making my website all funky. I need to fix that tool. These tools never turn out how I want them to. I always do it manually. Okay, there it is again. Let's open it up. Probably same junk. Yep, same junk. Horrible. Online full-length web screenshot for free. Convert it. Oh wait, stupid advertisements. It's not what I wanted. You're a click away from your capture. Here we go. You gotta watch out for free stuff. Nothing's free. I clicked on a virus back there. So if this one doesn't work, we're just going into good old trusty Photoshop. Oh, look at that. Look at that junk. It's not at all what I wanted, man. It's not at all what the website looks like. Okay, we're doing it the old-fashioned way. So we come over here and let's go to the main page. Here we go. Then we're going to go into Photoshop. a little cumbersome doing it this way, but then it'll maintain my assets a lot better.